Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read for you and who. That who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or even one side of a situation or another if love is not on the mind, okay? So remember that this is a general read. If you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below, guys, all right? All right, so let's jump into this. Let's see what's going on for you. Do check out our membership site that's listed below, as well as those of you that are interested in kind of taking that next step in terms of your life, and you're really looking at to bring it to that next level, and you need a little bit of motivation, inspiration, clarity, and you just want that accountability, right? You want someone that's kind of your partner, getting you on track, setting up the strategy, getting you going, and so you can actually reach that goal, because sometimes that's what it takes. Coaches have coaches too, right? So the best of the best do. So it's a wonderful, and it's just that collaborative effort that can lead to some amazing opportunities and goals and achievements. So if you're interested in that, check out the discovery session up there. All right, let's jump into this. You and who? We're going to start with the tarot and see what wants to come out. You and who? Okay, let's see what else. So starting with you, let's see here. All right, Temperance. So this is about balancing things out a little bit, okay? So sometimes you might have to be pouring in one side and then to balance something out with another. This could be in a relationship or situation. Since these are cups, it has to do with emotions. So it's balancing your emotions a little bit better, okay? Now this could be taking place, getting equal balance in a relationship, in a situation, and it could be something like that. That's what I see coming through here as well. But it's a major arcana card, which means that it's pretty darn important for you at this point. So it's definitely important for that to take place. What else? Yeah, after coming and trying to doing everything yourself, I get the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands is that fiery energy, that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, right? And this is all about, the end of the burden of carrying it all yourself. You're saying, hey, listen, I remember doing all of this. I want some of this. Okay, so let's start balancing things out a little bit. So whatever it is, it's come to completion. So it's not something that you're going to have to do all by yourself. There's going to be some give and take, and things are going to balance out. Okay, so I'm an Aqua Sun, so I'm interested to see what comes up in here too. But that's what I see. The 10 is coming to an end. It's the end of the burden of doing everything on your own. Let's see where this leads. All right, let's see where this leads. All right, let's see anything else. Yeah, it is probably the burden of some sort of mindset, some sort of something that was standing in the way that started as childhood. It could have been some sort of childhood template. Maybe it was like what you thought love looked like, and now perhaps from the adult, set of eyes versus the child's eyes, you see things differently, okay? So, and I think that you're very careful as it pertains to love as well. You like that feeling of that childhood love, but there are some things that wasn't working out, and it was a heavy burden for you to carry. So I think that you're getting rid of some sort of mindset, I quite frankly feel, because whatever it's doing, it's keeping you a lot more balanced. It's getting you a lot more balanced. So I think there's been some sort of realization, in terms of, something that had started as a child. And maybe this is something from the past, right? It could be just from the past in general, as it relates to love. And what's happening is that things are changing. A perspective has changed in you as it relates to love or this situation. So that's what I'm getting here. Let's see what else. Now this is a Six of Cups. Sixes are about growth. So hence why I feel that you've kind of grown up from this type of love, even though that it's beautiful, and in one respect, it's about balancing it, right? So not going just over in emotions, but also checking in with your head, a little bit more to balance things out, so you don't end up doing everything yourself, or it could be, again, just a different way of thinking has come to an end, right? So I do see that for some of you, okay? Let's see what else wants to pop out here. Yeah, I get the 10 of Pentacles. This is good, guys. This is really great because of that change of perspective. I really feel that you've got a healthier way to look at family life. And, this could relate. This is like wealth, family, This is security, all of that. And I think that there's been a perspective that has changed for you. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So you really kind of, I really feel that you're really set on that. And there is like, you've got that goal in mind. Some of you might already be there, but some of you are starting a brand new beginning with this in mind, right? And there could be an opportunity coming forth to you from a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, someone within that sign, or someone carrying, it's a page, so it's a younger person. So that could very much well could be the case. There'll be some communication. That's the blue there. Very confident, standing on the ground of yellow, which is that solar plexus of the root, well, the solar plexus chakra. So that's exactly what I see. So there could be a couple love, okay? So they were a little slippery perhaps in the past, right? You've got a fish there that's there, and I think that it's a little slippery in the past, so be careful on this one, okay? So Page of Cups, anything you want to clarify with that? Could have to deal a new opportunity. Could have this person may have a Capricorn, could be dealing with the Capricorn, or perhaps you are taking on this energy of the Capricorn energy. That's a businessman. This is kind of that type of energy where people go to get advice from, and whatever the case may be. This is wealth. This is a person having their own business, that type of thing. So maybe perhaps you might be meeting a Capricorn that does have this, or an opportunity to have another choice perhaps as it deals. We're going to have an earth sign and also a water sign. So I kind of feel that's coming into play, or these could represent opportunities for you too, Aqua. There could be a opportunity in terms of business for you that does start a new beginning. So that could very much well be the case. And then you see this kind of happier ever after type thing there. So let's see what else wants to come through, where you're at right now. Yeah, surrendering to the journey, okay? This is about releasing control in the relationship or situation. And I think that's what you're doing, Aqua. It's kind of like now, it's kind of like you felt like you've done everything you can in this situation, whatever you're experiencing, guys. And again, it's not just love. For some of you, it really could be releasing a situation in terms of work, releasing a mindset that has maybe held you back and kept things a little rocky. It could be a plethora of things. So just keep that in mind. But this is saying releasing control, you're surrendering to the journey. And that's truly what I feel for you, that you're surrendering to the journey because you feel like you've done everything that you possibly can. And now it's kind of like, okay, universe, work your magic. I am open and ready to receive infinite abundance. All right. So you might even want to write that in the comments below. Universe, work your magic, right? I'm open and ready to receive infinite abundance. That's going to be your motto. And that's what you definitely want to follow as you push forward onto your journey. All right. So make sure you note in the comments, because it gets in your soul, gets in your vibe, and then you emit it. And it really kind of stays there and allows that opportunity to bring forth a manifestation as long as you're taking action. So that's really great. So there you have it. Let's take a look at this other person over here. Let's take a look at this. Let's see where they're at. Let's see what that looks like. So this other person on this other side, or this other side of a situation, is looking long term, and they're really looking at opportunities, and they know that they've got vistas to climb, but they also know that they can do it. Okay, so they've seen some growth on their one. Could be doing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or this could be just that type of energy that they're taking on. But it's a 3, so they're being very creative. So they're looking long-term in terms of their creative aspects on how, perhaps if it's a business, how you might play with it, in a role with them, or this could be in terms of a relationship. Will you two come together? Or will that not be the case? But let's continue. Let's, the 3 of Wands. What else do we need to know about this 3 of Wands? Let's see here. Recognition. I think that this other side's really recognizing you. This is about success and moving towards success. So I really think this is positive. Others are seeing you in success. You're moving forward with success. And this is, that's what I'm seeing here. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So it's a 6 card, which means growth. There's been some growth to achieve this success, growth in the mind, growth in a relationship, or just growth in general, maybe perhaps on this side with a company that perhaps sees you as someone they might want to bring aboard. Okay, so just saying that for some of you there, but it's real positive. Yeah, others are really recognizing your work and what you do. Anything else? Yeah, there is this other side to this. This is a Capricorn type energy. It's a 9 of Pentacles. This is about coming to fruition. So whatever the case may be, that something's going to come to fruition in a relationship or situation. This person has been is enjoying their aspect of wealth and what they've been focusing on. Perhaps this person has been focusing on work. And enjoying their, what they've worked hard for. And this perhaps is just that earth type energy. Now, they perhaps could be dealing with an earth sign that is wealthy. So just saying that for some of you. Let's see what else. What is this 9 of Pentacles? Wow. I really feel this person's maybe cutting out a Capricorn, okay? And I shouldn't say a Capricorn, but just an earth sign, because then I get this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. I get this person kind of cutting out another entity for some reason, or just using their intellect as it relates to moving forward with this earth sign. Now, you could be dealing with another air sign in some way, so I will put that out there. Or they could have that in their chart, or earth in their chart as well. But I really think that this person is really thinking intellectually and just cutting out that of which is not, really on their journey as they continue to move forward. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I get the 5 of Pentacles. So cutting out. Interesting. Maybe they feel that you cut them out. Okay, so for some of you, that could be the case, that they feel kind of down and out. I think maybe they cut things out and now they started feeling down and out. So for some of you, that could be the case, is that maybe that they ghosted you or whatever the case may be. But when that person was cut out, I think that now they were feeling the lack. They were feeling the lack of you, I guess, overall. But for some of you, that's the case. For if it's not there, then on this side, this person may feel that they need to cut out this other particular person, or this other Capricorn has cut them out, and they're feeling a little bit left out. So you're gonna have to see, because you might Aqua have some earth in your chart too. But anyway, that's interesting. All right, let's take a look at what you need to know most about moving forward. Oh wait, one thing too before I move on. I want to check on one thing with this other person, guys. I want to see real quick here. Miracles. Okay, this is about focusing on miracles. So in terms of them, they're really hoping for a miracle, wishing for a miracle, and it could be with you. Just saying, because maybe they feel really down and out from before, and they just are hoping for a miracle. Now, if we move on, the best way for you to move forward, what does that look like? Let's do this real quick. This is about persevering, okay? Despite everything, moving forward and persevering. You're moving forward in your life. This is, using that fire energy. You've been beaten up pretty darn bad through this process, but I don't think you're going to leave until you get that 10 of Wands. You've got a lot of choices, but a lot of them are, could be illusions. And now I think that right now you're kind of watching for any illusions that might be coming in your way. And you're really, looking at them straightforward and finding out which ones make sense or not. I get the 7 of Cups. And 7 is about having faith that you make the right decision, that it's not going to be an illusion, but moving forward with passion on whatever you're doing, Aqua. Okay? Yeah. Lover's card, guys. Excuse me one second. I'm going to get a drink. Hold on. Sorry. So yeah, I get the Lover's card. I think that it's now getting rid of the illusions as it pertains to lovers. And because you've been beaten up a little bit, and that's what this is talking about. So getting rid of any illusions, but there is an opportunity that's coming into play. So, but I think that you are continuing to persevere in your love life, and you're making, using your mind as well as your heart in this process, okay? And I say that because Aquas do have heart. We've got a big heart. We're humanitarians, my gosh. right? At the same time, it's about balancing that out a little bit more. Now, we've been going into kind of like the emotions as of late. For a lot of you out there, and what this is saying is that in love, you're kind of getting rid of the illusions, and you're really looking at things that the way that they are, or people the way they are. You're being a lot more discerning, so to speak. So that's what I see here. So the Lovers card, what else? Yeah, see, I think that you're being very intellectual a little bit about those of which you bring forward in your love life. Okay, it's something that I see coming into play. So this is interesting. Anything else in terms of the best way to move forward? What does that look like? Influence. Okay, so this is about love. This is about paying attention to the moon cycles. And this is all about love as a dove in her hand, and there's a heart on the dove, and this is how love has influenced you. And I really think, Aqua, that love has really made a difference in your life. But in that respect, also, you're being very perceptive who you bring aboard that has influence in your life relating to love, like that dove there, right? That dove has, I don't know if you can see that, guys, it's got a little heart on its chest, and it's really beautiful. And this is what it's saying. It's like you are being very discernful as it relates to any illusions in love, and you will cut out as you see fit, but you will continue to persevere. I really think I'll go, don't give up on love. Keep moving forward, okay? Because amazing things can happen. And also there's some divine timing in this too as well. So that's the best way to move forward. What is your outcome here? What is your outcome? Let's see what that is. Efficiency. This is about whatever you put into something, that you're kind of getting something back from that, okay? So it just means that you're just not pouring all your emotions into something that is just going nowhere, or you're becoming a little bit more efficient on how you move forward. So you've got some gold with you, right? You can take some gold too, and what I mean by that is like, it's not always going to be a 50-50, a equal footing all the time. But this is saying is that, really making sure that whatever it is that you do put forward in a relationship, that there is some investment, and there is an equal investment in and out type thing. So it is somewhat, you've got to kind of look at that and see kind of where that lies. It kind of can waver back and forth sometimes, but when it's kind of not feeling right. So that's what this is talking about, is that you're being very efficient as to who you invest in, what you invest in, body, mind, and soul, really. I mean, and I think that's what's coming into play, right? So anything else in terms of that? Yeah, it's like you are moving on to calmer waters. This is about, you're moving forward. This is 6 because you've grown so much. I think you're moving on to waters that are calming, and I think you know what you're looking for in terms of your love life. And so in this relationship or situation, you might decide, to move on within here, but it's just calmer waters. And it could be, again, giving up a way of thinking from the past, as I mentioned in the beginning, an old way of doing things, or letting go of something in the workforce or whatever that maybe didn't serve you, or a relationship for some of you, okay? And this is about, hey, I've done this much work in this. I'm stopping for a moment, reflecting. Do I want to move forward to it, or do I want to take this in a different direction? Okay, because this is the 7 of Pentacles. This is about having faith that the work that you're putting into something will come to fruition. And then I get the High Priestess. So this is beautiful, guys. This is about actually, really calling upon your truth. You are using your truth as you move forward to what it is not only that you want in work, love, and life, and you are making sure that it's in calmer waters, and then you get the efficiency. You get what you get out what you're putting in. You turn on the light, we get electricity. For a lot of you, we're lucky to have that. For some of us out there, but that's what this is saying, is to create the efficiency surrounding that, and in your love life, and make sure that you are getting efficient energy back and forth, and that's going to be really, really key. Any thing that you'd want to say to this person? What would you like to say to this person? Here it is. What is it? I was just reacting to you as if you were my father, and I know that you are not. So for some of you, it could be a mindset change, guys, in this relationship or situation, okay? You know, and a lot of us have gone through a lot of experiences, you know, with our fathers, and you know, it could be scary, or maybe a father that was unavailable for some of us, you know, and it's often shapes our reactions to perhaps our partners and those of which we date or have around us. And their shortcomings, right? So that's what's coming into play. It's kind of like, you know, why aren't you listening to me? You know, kind of that type of thing. But your man is not your father. And I think the biggest thing here is when this is said, the conversation can really begin. So that's what, for some of you, might make good sense. So what would they like to say to you? Let's see what that is. What is it? I know I haven't made it very safe for you. Please do not give up on me. So for some of you, you might have someone that is coming back. You know, again, it could have been that page that was coming through, that page of cups. For some of you, it could be a Capricorn for some of you, okay? But this is saying, I know I haven't made it safe for you. Please do not give up on me. That's what they would like to say to you. And this is about when you want to solve a situation, when you're really truly interested in the other person's perspective. So when they do say this, that's what comes up. So this is really key, okay? And this is signals to your partner that, you know, that maybe, hey, on this side, maybe I wasn't acting quite sane at that moment. But I will tell you now that I am, and I want you to please give me another chance, and you know, a chance to make you feel safe. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that resonates. Note your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.